Good morning. This is Greg again at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with the weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. Not much has changed. We're going to have snow, rain, and windy conditions through Wednesday as another major storm moves through southeast Idaho. Key points, generally atmospheric river type scenario. We have the continued winter storm warnings for the Central Mountains, Upper Snake Highlands, Centennial Mountains, Island Park areas. Over a foot of additional snowfall above 7,000 feet in those areas. Locally higher amounts, really high up there above 8,000 feet. And we have winter weather advisories, Bear River Range, Caribou Range, up to a foot of snow above 7,000 feet, again locally higher amounts. It is going to turn windy tonight and Wednesday ahead of a cold front, strong southerly winds ahead of the front, and then winds turning west to southwest behind the front Wednesday morning. We are expecting gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour, sustained winds about 30 miles per hour. This will mainly be Arco Desert, Southern Mountains, Snake River Plain, Magic Valley, Arco Mud Lake Desert. So again, expect windy conditions, and wind advisories are in effect after 7 p.m. tonight. A lot of cloud cover as this moisture from the Pacific continues to stream into southeast Idaho. And again, this is going to be all day and through the day tomorrow. Looking at the infrared imagery, you can see a lot of high-level clouds with this green shading over all of Idaho. And you can see the main system is still out in the Pacific, starting to move into California. And as this moves through, we expect the heaviest precipitation later today, tonight, into Wednesday morning as this moves through the main upper trough and cold front. Here's the weather risk outlook. Again, some major impacts expected. The eastern highlands, Sawtooth area, where the heaviest snow is expected to fall. Again, pretty high elevation, above 7,000 feet. At least minor impacts everywhere else. For some areas will see some heavy snow. Other areas, like the lower elevations, southern hills, will see rain and very windy conditions overnight tonight through the day on Wednesday, ahead of and behind that cold front. So could be some difficult driving with the strong winds. And again, so pretty much at least minor impacts everywhere. System moves east Thursday, so Thursday through Saturday should be pretty quiet. Some lingering snow in the eastern mountains early Thursday, and then drying out by Friday into Saturday. Here are the watches and warnings out. The winter storm warning in the Sawtooth region, the mountains around Sun Valley, and again, Centennial Mountains, Island Park area, and winter weather advisories, the southeast mountains, and a large area with this wind advisory, again, southern hills through into the Magic Valley, Snake River Plain, where again, we're expecting the highest winds tonight and tomorrow. Overall impacts, you can see this is through Thursday, and again, the higher mountains around Sun Valley, Stanley is where the moderate to major to extreme impacts with the extremely heavy snow combined with wind tomorrow, and also the Island Park area, the mountains surrounding Island Park, where the major impacts will be. Generally just minor impacts elsewhere. Weather map again, this is the cold front that's going to move through tomorrow, showing the heavy snow, Sawtooth, Upper Snake Highlands area, mixed precipitation elsewhere. And same thing, that front moves through very early on Wednesday. High temperatures today, very mild, comparatively actually close to normal for the most part, low to mid 40s, Snake River Plain, generally even mountain areas getting above freezing, most areas except for the highest elevations may be below freezing. Overnight lows Wednesday morning, generally staying above freezing for the most part across the Snake River Plain. Generally 20s in the mountains. Then starting to cool off Wednesday. A lot of these highs are going to be very early in the day, and we'll likely see some falling temperatures through the late morning, afternoon hours as the cold front moves through. And again, everyone back well below freezing by Thursday morning behind the cold front some areas below 0 up around Stanley, maybe even in the Island Park area. And then high temperatures Thursday back to 30s for the most part, even in low elevations, and 20s, higher elevations in the mountains. So much colder weather returns. Snowfall the rest of today. Again, the heaviest amounts, the mountains surrounding Sun Valley, Stanley, again, additional 6 to 12 inches today. And also heavy snow, mountains surrounding Island Park, the Centennial Mountains could see some 6 to 12 inch amounts. Much lighter amounts elsewhere. Then tonight, again, high elevations, same areas. Start to see some heavier snow in the Bear River Range, many areas above 6 inches. And then by Wednesday, it's focused on the eastern mountains, where Bear River Range could see 8 to 16 inches on Wednesday. And again, some 3 to 6 inch amounts to the remainder of the eastern mountains. And even some of the Snake River Plain could see some very light snow at the end of the event as temperatures cool off enough, but generally under an inch. And here's the projected wind gust tonight. You can see widespread 40 to 50 miles per hour again up the interstate corridor, 84, 86, 84 headed into Utah, several areas over 50 mile an hour gusts. And everywhere, even outside of the wind advisory areas, are going to see at least 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts both tonight. And Wednesday is the wind shift to a more westerly direction again. Focused with the highest gusts, several areas around 50, southern hills, and then the Magic Valley Snake River Plain with the highest gusts in the wind advisory area. And chances of 8 inches or more now into Thursday, actually midnight Thursday morning. Again, you can see Galena, Island Park area, some of the Bear River Range, generally greater than 80% chance to see 8 inches or more. The lower elevations, you can see very, Ketchum, Stanley, under 20%. So again, this is a very high elevation, heavy snow event. And a quick look at the first week of spring, 8 to 14 days. Beginning on the first day of spring, we're going to continue the entire winter pattern of better chances of below normal temperatures and above normal precipitation. And a summary, again, atmospheric river bringing heavy snow to very high elevations above 7,000 feet, lesser amounts below that level. Very windy tonight and Wednesday. Wind advisories are in effect for the southern mountains, Snake River Plain, Arco Mud Lake deserts, and other areas. Again, 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts are expected. Again, mainly after 9 p.m. tonight and through the day on Wednesday. So we're going to have some wind impacts and snow impacts for the next 2 days at least. That will conclude the briefing. If you have any questions, contact us at the number listed at the bottom 24 hours a day, or visit our website as well. Thank you, and everyone have a nice day today.